This broadcast is sponsored in part by Hendrick Automotive Group. WBTV News starts right now with breaking news.
That breaking news out of South Carolina, a former Winthrop University officer arrested for sexual battery against a child and a teenager, now facing an additional 49 charges. This afternoon, our Morgan Newell joining us live. And Morgan, I understand that these new set of charges, they took place between 2007 and 2019.
Yeah, that's right, Abby. We introduced you to Charles Price last week. He was charged by SLED with 2 counts of criminal sexual conduct between 2007 and 2008. Now there are dozens upon dozens more charges. According to SLED, Price is being charged with 49 more charges. The charges include multiple criminal sexual conduct in varying degrees. SLED also says there's at least 1 kidnapping charge. And some of these incidents happened while Price was here as a enforcement officer at Winthrop University. We're going to be updating this, and I have already requested from SLED those arrest warrants from those 49 counts. Now we're going to make sure to update you throughout the day, but you can continue looking on WBTV.com for more information. Reporting live at Winthrop University, Morgan Newell, WBTV, on your side.
Morgan, thank you. More breaking news out of South Carolina, where officials are searching for a man accused of murder in York County. Our Sharon Hayes is live this afternoon with more on this investigation. And Sharon, the York County Sheriff's Office put out this alert this morning. Is there an update to the search?
Not just right now, Abby, but we just spoke to deputies just a short while ago, and they did say that a lot of these details are still developing, or they can't necessarily release them at this time. But what we do know is that the public should be on the lookout for a male suspect accused of murder, and we do have his picture. So let's take a look at those right now. His name is Kevin Tyrone Gill. Take a good look. He's described as 34 years old, black with brown eyes, about 5'6" and 167 pounds. He was last seen on Union Road in Gastonia. Now, the gist of the information we've received thus far is that this homicide happened around 11 o'clock last night. This was in the 1200 block area of Bowling Green Drive here in South Carolina. We're not sure of many of the circumstances that led up to the incident, but we are told the victim who lost his life was a man. While we haven't gotten his identity yet or his relation to the suspect, we're certainly keeping our ears to the ground of any information we receive from investigators out here. Meanwhile, if you do recognize the man in the pictures, you're encouraged to reach out to the local Crime Stoppers immediately. That number is 1-877-409-4321. I'm Sharon Hayes reporting live in York County. WBTV on your side.
Sharon, thank you. More breaking news out of Charlotte, where a man is being charged with murder in the death of a 28-year-old. CMPD says Jarius Gaskin is the second suspect accused in the murder of Deontay Brown. Brown died in the hospital after being shot last month. CMPD is still investigating this situation. It is 12:03 on your Tuesday, and right now Mexican authorities are warning people to shelter indoors as Hurricane Zeta has now made landfall on the Yucatan Peninsula. Its winds were estimated at 80 miles per hour, a Category 1 hurricane. Zeta is expected to make its way towards Louisiana on Thursday. Louisiana's governor has already issued an emergency declaration. And First Alert meteorologist Jonathan Stacy is in the First Alert Weather Center for us. Jonathan, how will Zeta impact the Carolinas?
Well, if there's one thing that can be said about this storm is that it will be a quick mover, and it's already blazed across the Yucatan Peninsula, and from this point on, it will move north through the Gulf of Mexico, blazing through the Louisiana coast, the Gulf Coast, and then 48 hours from now, it will be right here on our doorsteps as it makes a pass through the Carolinas. Right now, Tropical Storm Zeta has winds sustained at 65 miles per hour, and you are correct. You're thinking, wasn't this a hurricane yesterday and through part of this morning? Yes, it was at landfall across the Yucatan, but with that land interaction, the storm weakened. But now as it gets into the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico, it will likely re-strengthen into a Category 1 hurricane. We're looking at a landfall somewhere near New Orleans around tomorrow evening as a Cat 1 storm, and then after that, it is decaying on land. However, it will impact your Thursday. A first alert is in effect for Thursday. I'll tell you exactly what you can expect and when. That's ahead of my full forecast. Abby?
Jonathan, thank you. An update this afternoon about a case involving Sonic Automotive CEO David Smith. Smith's probable cause hearing has been moved to December 1st. He was expected to appear in court today. And David Smith is charged with assault by strangulation, assault on a female, false imprisonment, among other things. Few details about the 46-year-old's arrest or what led up to the charges have been released. The official arrest report, though, says that the victim was a 22-year-old woman who suffered minor injuries listed as scratches and bruises. And right now, you have just a couple more hours to request an absentee ballot in North Carolina. The deadline to put an application is today. Your ballot will be counted as long as it is postmarked on or before Election Day, November 3rd. Also, remember, early voting in North Carolina ends Saturday. Meanwhile, Vice President Mike Pence is making his stop in Wilmington, North Carolina. Today, he'll be at the Wilmington International Airport for a rally. Doors open at 4:30 p.m. The event begins at 6:30. The Trump campaign says all attendees will be given a temperature check. Masks are going to be encouraged, and they will be instructed to wear them. And access to hand sanitizer will be available. Tickets to the event can be found online. And the Biden campaign released this statement this morning ahead of Pence's visit, saying in part, quote, "This trip won't distract voters from the Trump administration's egregious mishandling of the pandemic, which has sent North Carolina's economy into a tailspin and cost over 4,100 lives in the state," end quote. And there are many races on the ballot this year. We're on your side, bringing you a full hour of everything that you need to know before and after you vote. Be sure to tune in on our WBTV News special, Your Guide to Campaign 2020. It's going to air tonight from 7 to 8 p.m. And it looks like Rock Hill schools will move forward with a plan to bring some students back into the classroom 5 days a week. The Board of Trustees discussed this plan and responses from parents last night. Kindergarten through second graders will move to 5 days of in-person learning in 2 weeks. Third through fifth graders are set to do so on November 30th. Students in the virtual academy will remain remote.
If we need to say, I'm sorry, we've got to do something different with our pre-K to second grade, or we can't move forward with our third grade to fifth grade, then I'm willing to go out on that limb and make that decision.
Parents should get those letters with more information sometime today. Meanwhile, Charlotte Mecklenburg Schools is rolling out a COVID-19 symptom screener ahead of more students returning to in-person learning next week. Each morning, students will be emailed a survey with 3 questions ahead of class. Students will have to give the completed survey to their bus driver, and there will also be paper versions that can be completed at the school. New on WBTV, hiring for the holiday starts now, and Amazon is hiring 100,000 employees, and the online retail giant is looking to fill 2,800 seasonal positions in North Carolina. They're looking for people to help pick, pack, and ship customer orders. These full and part-time seasonal jobs start at $15 per hour. WBTV is learning that Charlotte leaders are working to draft a new non-discrimination ordinance. Why now, and how soon the ordinance could be introduced. Plus, hours-long unrest in Philadelphia after a deadly police-involved shooting. Why officers say they opened fire as protesters demand answers.